Tennessee has been the subject of many songs over the decades. Tennessee Waltz, Nashville Cats, Memphis. Well, those are just a few examples. But also high on the list is a hit from the 40s, Chattanooga Choo-Choo. And because of that song, many people flock to the town and a landmark hotel. One of them, our own Rob Wiles.
Oh, I'm so lost and confused. I don't. Pardon me, Roy. Is that the Chattanooga Choo-Choo?
Yes, sir.
It's track 29.
Oh, it is?
It's on the Tennessee line.
Is that right?
When you hear the whistle blowing, A to the bar, then you know that Tennessee is not very far. Shovel-outs are calling, gotta keep it rolling. Ooh, Chattanooga, there you are.
Where did... Oh, such friendly people.
Pardon me, boy, is that the Chattanooga Choo-Choo? Yes, yes, track 29.
Lots of friendly people here at the Choo-Choo Hotel, where you can even stay in a train car if you want. Justin Strickland is the trolley conductor and resident historian at the Choo-Choo, which he says is named after a song that got history a bit mixed up.
Ooh, Chattanooga, there you are.
Matt Gordon wrote the song, and then Glenn Miller performed it starting in 1941. In 1942, it was the very first song to go gold, and the very first song to sell more than 1 million copies in the United States. So it was tremendously popular, and even to this day, people come overseas and they still know the song, and they still believe this is one of the most famous train stations in the entire world. The song actually is named for a train that went between New York and Chattanooga, but the nickname Chattanooga Choo-Choo came from the daily Cincinnati, Ohio to Chattanooga train. So you have the song, which is named for a train that was called the Birmingham Special, appropriately, which happened to be the last train to leave. But the nickname Chattanooga Choo-Choo was a whole different train going a whole different route.
The song may have taken some poetic license, but the fact remains Chattanooga was a major center for the railroad, much of it right here at this hotel, then a depot.
But you have 14 tracks and 7 platforms here with the capability of handling over 100 trains a day. This is a major division point for the Southern Railway, and that allowed just a tremendous amount of commerce to come in and out. By 1970, there was one left, the Birmingham Special, between Birmingham, Chattanooga, going to Washington, D.C. When it was discontinued on August 11th, 1970, train service ended here at Terminal Station. It left at 11:53 p.m., never to return, and that's when they closed the doors.
All aboard!
Well, the train service still continues, sort of, here, with a trolley that takes people around to see some of the sights.
That is Lookout Mountain. Lookout Mountain is the whole reason why Chattanooga even has its name. Chattanooga in Creek Indian means a rock coming to a point. That is a big old rock coming to a very big point.
But the big attraction here is right where it's always been, at the end of the line.
The crown jewel of this entire facility is going to be the actual dome. When you walk into Terminal Station, there is no doubt in your mind you're in a train station. The facade has the largest freestanding brick arch in the world, meaning there is no additional supports, no steel superstructure to keep the dome up. It is just the bricks themselves. You can tell when someone has never been in because they immediately look straight up to the sky, and you've got 7.5 stories straight up. It just tells you the power that the railroads had back in the day.
The day is still alive and well. It's just a bit smaller in a model railroad museum, which is part of the hotel complex. Peyton Hayes is a member of the Chattanooga Area Model Railway Club, which built the layout in the 1970s and still maintains and runs it.
It's 156 feet long. It's 33 feet wide at the far end. We've got over 3,000 feet of track, have over 200 engines, and around 1,800 freight and passenger cars.
The layout simulates Chattanooga of the 1950s and 60s, and also a fictitious mountain area of the 1940s, and it's chock full of touches that delight visitors.
Yes, sir, we've got some Tennessee boys making them some lemonade down there in the trees on the far end, and a future NASCAR driver fixing to leave.
And you've also got some people who drank some of that and ran off the bridge down there.
Yes, sir. He kind of misjudged his distance on that.
Man cannot live by trains alone, of course, and here at the Choo-Choo you don't have to. There's music. And remember our friendly, helpful folks? Well, here they are. Singing for your supper as waiters and performers at a top-notch restaurant here. Which is appropriate, don't you think? Since the hotel is named for a song.
Chattanooga Choo-Choo, won't you choo-choo me home? Chattanooga Choo-Choo.